Hi there. Are you one of those who agree with Boris Johnson that we have got to leave the European Union, come what may, on October the 30th, if necessary, without a deal? It's do or die, as he says. You do? Okay. Well, this is for you. My name's Victor, and I'm a retired city trader and former borough councillor. Now, this is an exciting period. It's due to test the commitment, your commitment and the country's commitment to follow where Boris wants to take us. So now we do know that the EU is not going to give any more concessions to the UK. We know that. So at the end of October, under Boris's leadership, we will be sidestepping any parliamentary opposition and leaving without a deal. That much we know. We sense our country should have the courage and the determination to go ahead through this, come what may. So, are we ready to brace ourselves, particularly for the 13 challenges that come with that? Challenge number 1, a possible breakup of the United Kingdom, because Scotland is bound to leave. 2, a hard border dividing Ireland. It's going to lead to more unemployment. It could lead to some sectarian violence that we've not seen for a long time. Possibly even bombs in London. 3, a trade deal with the United States. Well, that can give us chlorinated chicken, genetically modified crops, increasing privatisation of the NHS and other nationalised institutions. And we may have to join in with Trump's off-on trade war with China, with whom we're trying to make a special relationship. I mean, you've got to remember that with any deal with President Trump, it's America first, not necessarily UK first. 4, we are assisting President Putin of Russia in his overriding campaign to undermine existing European institutions, NATO, European Union, Council of Europe, and to try and also to, if possible, to sever, or at least to weaken good relations and trust between Europe and America. 5, we will not be able, unlike the European Union, to control the misuse of information technology and the possible corruption of our young people through Facebook, Google, Instagram, and these other internet giants. 6, decimation of our NHS staff and of our care workers, because many of the EU citizens are going to be leaving. And then 7, our farms. Well, they're going to be losing many of their European workers, which they've relied so much until now. That will mean we're going to have far fewer British fruit and British vegetables, which is just what we need just at this time. Next, we've got the question this is number 8, higher food prices and higher consumer prices for various goods, including cars, car parts. This, remember, is going to come because this is under World Trade Organization rules, which Boris Johnson is in favour of. And under these rules, we will be paying a higher basic tariff, which because we will have no access anymore to the 500 million strong European market with its single market and the customs union. Number 9, we're going to have to be careful about our workers' rights, existing workers' rights in this country. Consumer protection rights as well. Safety rules on health and safety rules, because all of these have been guaranteed all along for many years now by European legislation. We may actually be cut adrift from that. Number 10, we're going to be cut off from the European Medicines Agency, which is so important for our pharmaceutical industry. And we will no longer be in the cutting edge of European scientific, academic, medical advances. Number 11, there'll be increased security risks because of a lack of cooperation with security organizations in Europe, particularly Europol. Greater danger of we're going to be reliant on our own resources far more in the question of terrorists or paedophiles, international paedophile rings. Number 12, Europeans. We've got the problem of Europe, no further common action with the EU, where it's normally very advanced on climate control, on the question of rising sea levels, on urban pollution, protection of species. Number 13, I'm sure you've been reading more and more about this in the press. Both European and Asian companies are saying they will have to withdraw some of their factories, move them to Europe, out of the UK, in case of a no deal Brexit. So, given all that, we will still indeed be having a United Kingdom, very proud, sovereign country. We will be, however, somewhat impoverished, isolated, unfortunately, a divided nation because so many people are still against us leaving within the UK. And actually, as far as the kingdoms are concerned, there's actually nothing to unite. So, is it worth it? Do you want to think again?